Let's talk about it, y'all. Put your comments and put your thoughts. Share your thoughts and whatever y'all thinking in the comments and chat. Or you can hit the channel link. Well, we about to discuss this for a little bit. I ain't gonna be live that long. I just wanted to say prayers to Keyshia Cole, baby brother, and shed a little light on what's going on. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Hey, 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 family. How everybody doing? Let's talk about it. Prayers to Keyshia Cole, little brother. He had a heart attack, and I want to talk about it. I want y'all to listen to them spill all the tea about what happened at Frankie, their mama funeral. God rest her soul. Rest up, Frankie, Mama Frankie. I really liked her. But I want y'all to listen to me do my commentary on her brothers, Keyshia Cole brothers, Frankie's sons, because they're going to shed a whole lot of light on what's going on behind the scenes with their family and the funeral and the reason why they didn't attend and all that. And I just wanted y'all to come collaborate with me a little bit and put your thoughts and share everything you have to say in the chat or up on the panel. Let me go ahead and drop my link while I'm getting ready. Page. We gotta stay prayed up, y'all. It's a lot of wicked stuff going on behind the scenes, and I wanted to come and talk about, give prayers to Keyshia Cole, brother Ellis, so he can get better, because he had a heart attack, so they said. But I just want to come and shed some light on her two brothers telling and spilling all the tea on as to what happened and the reason why they didn't attend their mama funeral. So even if ain't nobody here now or don't nobody come, I don't even care about that. I care about how many people click on it later and listen so that they can know what happened. So I'm doing it for the people that's coming to click and listen. Who all don't come, it's fine. Hey, family. We had no negativity towards them. You know, explaining why we. Hey, team manager says. I want people to leave their comments in the comment section about Keyshia Cole brothers. They spilling all the tea, telling what's going on about what happened to their mama and behind the scenes and stuff like that. And I just wanted to give him prayers, you know, because he had a heart attack, the baby one. Ellis, he had a heart attack yesterday or the day before. So just listen, y'all. Hi, Mama Terry. Hi, baby. Love you. Love y'all. Okay, cool. I just want everybody to give me their thoughts on this, because this right here is something else. We're just explaining why we disagree on how they wanted to mourn for our mother's passing. Everybody don't mourn. Everybody do not deal with things how other people deal with things. Yeah. Yeah, different. We all different. We all got, you know, our mind, our heart. Love y'all. How everybody doing? Much love. I ain't gonna be here that long. Just listen, please. Everybody listen, even the people that come and click on it later. You know, right. You know, right. I want y'all to give y'all thoughts. On that funeral, we was telling them that we wanted the funeral to go beautifully. We had no negativity towards them. You know, I'm fake things, but she had just died. I was a little bit out of it. Give me mine, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm a gangster. But can y'all hear this? There ain't nothing but love. And my mental health was not ready. You know, we gotta be very
because a lot of people think that, you know, we're supposed to put our differences to the side to be able to just go and show up and do something, you know, we're all dealing with things. And my mental health just was not ready to see her yet. I'm still not ready to see her yet.
He talking about his mental health, y'all.
I'm being praised, and you know, I'm just communicating with everybody. You know, I love my mental. Especially this one over here, my just fine.
Can y'all hear good?
Okay, I can sit down. Look, y'all heard what he said. Everybody can't deal with it the way everybody else can. I personally couldn't even see my mom in the box yet. I wasn't ready for that fight. I wasn't ready for it. You know, that's a lot to deal with. You know, I was really close to Frankie, and I just wasn't ready to see her in the box. Frankie didn't want, you know, a big funeral. She wanted a small funeral, but just family, just the 7 kids. She wanted us all to work together to put it together as a group, collectively, get input, and she wanted just us there. She didn't want the camera. She didn't want the TV, all that stuff. There were definitely cameras there. There was definitely TV. There were other people that didn't even know her, and we didn't want to be part of that. We wanted to see her face. If people are just going to be us 7 and close people that took care of her, then we wasn't going to be part of it. And we stated that. It wasn't about beef. It was never about beef. We had differences. Family has differences. Y'all family fucked up too. Y'all got to stop acting like y'all family not fucked up too, okay? People have it. And we decided that wasn't how we wanted to do it. So me and Ellis, no, it wasn't about beef. It's no beef. There is no beef. We love all.
I love all y'all. Like I said, it's no beef. I think again, a lot of people.
Thank you, Mama Terry.
Communication is key when we speak of things like this, and that no matter what, we also have to be cognizant that we have to do what's best for ourselves. Because if we carry on and we do something that we're not able to do at the moment, and then we spaz out or we lose control of our mental state, then it's still our fault because we're still in control of our own body, our mind, and our soul. So we have to be very aware that no matter what, if I wasn't ready to do something, or you know, Sam or Lee, Keyshia, anybody wasn't ready to do something, there's never any pressure for anyone to do it. So
that's difference of opinions. That's all. Everything is opinions. Oh, and while we're on this subject, let me tell everybody. Who said that? That's why he like, fuck that. Y'all should have win. Why we? Damn, that's the code. Why you ain't got no picture of your profile though? You can't tell us what to do when you ain't got no profile. That don't work. If you ain't got no real page, you can't tell me what to do. Why you didn't do that? Why you didn't make us put your picture on your page with the address who we talking to?
And we also have to be very open and realize that COVID is still a thing. And knowing that a lot of people have weak immune systems, I have to protect myself because if I get sick, then I'm in the hospital. We don't make that.
And Nephi and Elite got COVID-19. No disrespect, I'm not dropping shade, but Nephi and Elite got COVID, and 2 of the kids had COVID. So that's another reason. The church was full of COVID. We didn't want to be there with all that COVID-19, 2021, 22, and 23. They had the whole COVID thing there, and I wasn't trying to be a part of it. No, Navy babies, not excuses. We didn't want to send them away like Mama did, like they did. And this is the truth. My mama didn't want that. So y'all talking about doing for your mama, we're telling you what my mama wanted. If my mama didn't want that, why were we still attending?
It seems like, baby, love you. Listen, they dropping super Jews.
Yeah. Frankie, let's do it the way she said it.
Yeah, and like I said, I also have to be open and say that I realize where you come from, and I understood, and I hear you. And I think a lot of people don't, they tend to just speak from how they feel.
Because the top brother right there had a heart attack, Ellis.
Empathy is very hard for people to
take
heed of. So whenever all of my brothers and sisters, they talk to me, they all tell me like, hey, you know, I feel like this, I'm gonna do this, you know, and I hear that person, I hear that thing. And I respect the decisions that y'all make. And I wanted the same in return.
Tell them, Ellis.
That's why we're here, you know?
This is our mother. I was the closest to my mother out of all her kids. We spoke about death a lot. My mama was playing a dangerous game. So death to her was no conversation that was out the box. It was something she talked about. And she spoke about how she wanted everything if she died a lot. she spoke about it a lot to the point where I literally have a detailed description of exactly how Frankie wanted to go out, what she did want and what she did not want. So,
wow.
And Mrs. Cole, not trying to disrespect, why was Miss Cole there? Miss Cole was there because that's Keisha's family. We're not gonna get too deep into subjects. All of that is coming soon.
But I'm just glad that everybody that went, they did what they needed to do. It looked beautiful.
Okay, sis.
The way that it needed to go. So I appreciate what they did for our mother.
Thank y'all for coming. Love y'all.
Everybody, I hope all y'all went too. Y'all have been there.
They dropped in June. Just listen.
Y'all should have went. Y'all motherfucking asses should have been there too.
They said Neffy and everybody in the church had COVID too. That's why they didn't go, even the babies. That's one of the reasons.
To let y'all were dead. But you see how they did it. You see what they did? Oh, got lakes in the backyard, but she didn't leave us for dead. She left us to fend for herself, and we decided to do something about it. We couldn't depend on her. I like the way you said it, but I don't like the way you said it.
And I think we have to be honest. When we talk, like, I don't think people, because, you know, everybody doesn't know everything, and that's okay, but I also think that people need to realize that the time that our mothers spent with each and every one of us was important. And some people spend time with her to heal her, and other people spend time with her just as her children. And I think respect needs to be given where respect is due. And so that's why I've always said, like I said to you earlier, that between you and Keyshia, I will never take the respect of how y'all built and helped and, you know, make her realize that she had more than a life than just what she did. She had kids, she had a family.
Have a blessed day, Mama Terry. Be safe. Okay, thank you for coming.
And I knew that was something I couldn't do. I didn't have, you know, not the vernacular, I just didn't have the position to, you know, change her heart like that.
Be careful.
Right. So somebody said, why didn't y'all go forward and leave? So what? I was going to do that, but due to the fact that I was told there was a bunch of cameras and stuff around, I decided not to go at all and be seen because I didn't want to be part of the cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The 110 cents, bro, you crazy.
Why somebody say, okay, so this is another let me address this. It's so crazy because y'all say, like, there's this narrative saying, like, oh, the reason why I'm not getting go or the reason why I was anybody is because I'm gay. That has nothing to do with my sexual orientation because I'm gay.
You're welcome.
She's gay.
He said the sister Elite is gay too.
My brother and my sister. That nigga is everybody all in one. This nigga is all of my brothers and sisters all wrapped up in one motherfucker. I can call him about going to jump on somebody, or I can call him because I'm feeling emotionally sad.
Like, I don't know what I do in the bedroom. Like, that has nothing to do with anything. Like, when you go out to the grocery store, nobody is checking to see if you're fucking and who you're fucking, how you're fucking, when you're fucking. So, like, hey, you want to be being gay. It had all to do with me being disrespectful. Okay? You know, it had all to do with
being disrespected. Oh, just one more thing I wanted to talk about, and that's everybody saying that I called TMZ. Okay? Let me talk to y'all about this, okay? I didn't call TMZ, okay? When I woke up that morning, my mother had already passed away. I woke up to an array of phone calls. It had already been posted on the internet that my mother has died. I had a bunch of missed calls. One of the calls I called back just for having to beat TMZ, okay? And I couldn't figure out how TMZ got my number. And then I found out through a higher power, somebody gave TMZ my number that said, hey, we know that Sammy, the one that's been with her this whole time, he should be the one to release the information on how she passed. And my mama said, always keep it real. Don't lie to nobody. Sam, don't sugarcoat nothing, son. Keep it up. Keep it with her. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, yeah, it was a drug-related issue. You know, same way DMX went out. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Frankie died from that overdose, y'all, was because let me talk to y'all about this, okay? I didn't call TMZ, okay? When I woke up that morning, my mother had already passed away. I woke up to an array of phone calls. It had already been posted on the internet that my mother had died. I had a bunch of missed calls. One of the calls I called back just for having to be TMZ, okay? And I couldn't figure out how TMZ got my number. And then I found out through a higher power, somebody gave TMZ my number that said, hey, we know that Sammy, the one that's been with her this whole time, he should be the one to release the information on how she passed. And my mama said, always keep it real. Don't lie to nobody. Sam, don't sugarcoat nothing. So keep it with her. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, yeah, it was a drug-related issue. Same way DMX went out. You know what I'm saying? The reason why Frankie died from that overdose, y'all, was because people don't know. I just walked my mom through another rehab. I walked her through a rehab. She was clean. So, yeah, higher power. I ain't telling y'all who said it because I ain't snitching. Don't worry about higher power who. It wasn't God. Okay? Walked my mom through rehab. She was clean. So she dibbled out here and there. It was her birthday. She was trying to go have fun real quick and then jump back because she knew we was pulling up. Her system was clean pretty much, so that she hit her hard. So y'all know that's how DMX died. DMX was dibbled out and he wasn't all the way back on it, but he messed around. When you mess around like that after you get clean, that could have messed you up. So that's what happened. TMZ called me. This dude is drama. How am I drama?
I think that people are mistaking drama for information. When somebody's giving you information and talking to you, it's not necessarily drama. It could just be to inform you of something that maybe you need to know.
Y'all said we still should have went. I'm doing my own funeral thing, okay? I got some dubs I'm finna release for my mama. I ain't got that funeral. That's somebody else's personal way that they wanted to send Frankie away. I got my own way of doing what I want to do. This is my mama too. If I don't agree with her, I'm supposed to just bite my tongue and go, y'all know I'm my mama's child. My mama didn't bite her tongue. The same shit y'all love Frankie for, y'all want to hate me for it. Because recently in the past, people have made y'all hate me of what they said. But y'all don't really know me. Y'all didn't take the time to go check it out. I'm Frankie. Y'all love Frankie more than y'all love Keyshia. How you don't go to your funeral? I didn't plan that funeral. I didn't want to plan that.
And I think we also have to be, like I said, a lot of people don't realize that in
Stop talking about it like if you talking about bad about Keyshia. We haven't said nothing bad about Keyshia. All we said is that we didn't agree. We are human beings. Just because she's famous don't mean we can't disagree with her. Y'all gotta stop doing that. It's not us getting on Keyshia, it's y'all giving her too much credit. Because my sister ain't even famous no more. Stop talking about that. We talking about regular human beings. We talking about 7 kids and a mother passing. This ain't got nothing to do with Keyshia. Nothing to do with her.
The bigger picture that people are missing is we have to take the celebrity out of it because at the end of the day, that's my sister. We also have to take the popularity out of it because at the end of the day, before our mother passed away, she was still a regular human on the street. So there's so many aspects that people are choosing to pick and choose from. And I think we need to realize that at the end of the day, that's still our family. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens and where we go, I can't get rid of her as my sister and I can't get rid of her as my mother. And I love them both. And I'm just glad that she was able to get laid to rest. And that's where I am. And I don't think people realize that when you start to create narratives that don't exist, you miss the point of what's actually going on because they're trying to fill the holes into things that they don't know. And that's why, like you said earlier, that's your mother. Y'all may know her, but that's my mom.
Oakland know all my cars. I've been with this lady since she got out of jail 15 years ago. I took small breaks, but I've been with her through everything. Okay? And my brother was one of the smartest motherfuckers in the world. So it's like, and somebody said Sammy pissed. You know what? I'm not pissed. I'm just mad that y'all not understanding that this is about my mother. It's not more Keyshia's mom than ours. It's not no more my mom than anybody's. Okay? So let's get to the bottom of this.
I feel like people still saying like Keyshia's famous. I know she's famous. Keyshia Cole, that's my sister. I'm saying behind the scenes, that's still my sister. So I don't see her as R&B Grammy-nominated singer Keyshia Cole. When we have a conversation, that's just my sister, and I talk to her the way that you would talk to y'all sisters. I talk to our mothers the way that y'all would talk to y'all mothers. I talk to my brother the way that y'all talk to y'all brothers. We're family. So when when we talking like this, I have to be honest and 100% in everything I feel. So when we started planning this funeral, I did not feel comfortable. When things started to be said, when things started to roll out, I did not feel comfortable. And my mental health comes first before anything else. I've been through way too much to be like, you know what? Let me just do this for everybody else. Because as we know, the more that we do for other people, the less we do for ourselves. And I don't want to have to come back and be like, take care of me when nobody else will.
Right.
So I'm still going to come visit my mama. I'm still going to come to her burial site. I'm going to put flowers. I'm going to visit that with my brother.
No, and like I told you, I know she's not famous to me. Her name is Keyshia Johnson to me. Y'all don't know, me and Keyshia the only two out the whole family that grew up together. Me and Keyshia went to the same school up until 9th grade. Okay? That's what y'all don't know. Nobody else in the family know her like me. Me and Keyshia grew up together. I've been beating up her boyfriends all her life. So y'all might want to simmer down just a little bit, okay?
Y'all, and I think a lot of times, y'all take Sam as being like an aggressive, mean, like just over the top person, but we also have to remember that a lot of us are like that. When I feel mad, disrespected, or somebody does something that doesn't agree with my spirit and soul, I immediately go off. Yes, I learned to communicate just a little bit, but we all have it in us. So y'all have to realize that I don't agree with them.
Megan Thomas, I don't like you. You keep talking about me. I'm watching you, Megan Thomas. You don't like me. I'm jealous of what? How am I jealous? I got the same shit Keyshia got. I got the same amount of cars, the same amount of houses, all that. My sister has not even been doing music for 10 years. She ain't even relevant to us like that. We've been trying to get, I've been doing, bro, what y'all don't know is, I also DM'd Keyshia 2 days before my mama died. Because I wanted to get the family together. I said, it's been long enough. We've been trying to get the family together, okay? This ain't got nothing to do with Frankie's death and me and Keyshia in our relationships. Y'all keep bringing them two together because we had issues in the past when the situation is basically based off of me not agreeing with how they wanted to bury her and do that. I didn't want to agree with it. My mama told me how she wanted to go out, and that was just the end of it.
No, I think too, I appreciate your honesty, because a lot of people will be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it because that's what I want to do. I've been to enough funerals to see that people just agree with things, they go to it. I've seen a lot of anything where people just agree to something and then their mental health gets torn down because of it. And then they feel bad, they grieve in weird ways, they start saying things. Then 3-4 years down the line, they're still arguing and complaining about it. I'm proud of you for stepping up and saying that I did not like it. This was not okay, and I wanted it a little bit different. You know, I want something else. I want something more. You know, and I appreciate that because not a lot of people can do that and still come back and say, I love you. You know? And I appreciate that. And that's why I said I'm glad we had our conversation, because that showed to me how honest and real and how much heart that you got. You know, you care so much about each and every one of us that no matter how bad you felt about the situation, you still reached out. And I appreciate it. And that's why I love you so much. Like, I got your back.
And look, you know what? I love that Ellis is here because I see the comments. Y'all love Ellis a lot.
Prayers for Ellis, Keyshia Cole, little brother. I just wanted to say, no matter if whoever in the chat, it doesn't matter. That what matters is that whoever come along and click it later, because everybody needs to hear these jewels that the brothers is dropping about what's going on behind the scenes. So that's why I'm bringing this to you guys today, and I'm gonna be quiet now. Thank you all for coming and listening, whether if it's now or after.
And I love Ellis a lot. Y'all see who Ellis' side is on. Y'all not even giving me the credit. Y'all see where he at. He agree with me, but y'all don't agree with me. But y'all agree with him. Y'all don't like me like that. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?
I think it's because they.
Look, check this out. When my sisters get into a problem, who do you think gonna kick in niggas' doors? Think she used as a threat. I'm a gangster, my nigga. Stop acting like y'all don't know this, okay? I don't have to do. And me and Keyshia got the same mama and the same daddy, but that's a different conversation. It's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know. It's the approach. What kind of approach you are supposed to take?
And this is one thing I learned. You know, we can't control everybody's actions. We can't tell people what to do. If Sam want to go off and he feel the type of way about it, that's what you're gonna do. I can't control that. That's how you are. That's how you're gonna be. I gotta either love you and respect you for that, or I'm just not gonna be in your life. You know, and I chose to love you and respect you for exactly how you are, because you did the same for me. Like, not everybody be wanting to hang around their gay brother or talk to their gay brother. Like, it's the same thing. So your differences and what makes you you, I appreciate. Not everybody gonna like it though, because everybody comes from a different cloth.
Right. Ellis had because I wasn't used to it. And that nigga got away from me. He was fucking with me. That broke my heart. I begged Ellis to come back in my life with no cameras around. And when Ellis was on his run, I was the one calling him every other day. Ellis, are you okay? Nigga, you better answer my call. Nigga, you better call. I do that with everybody in this family. Everybody. 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 There ain't a family member I ain't said, hey, you come live in one of my houses. Hey, you come do this. Hey, you come do that. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all think I'm the evil, but I really got the biggest heart. I'm a good black fool. I love all my brothers and sisters. I be trying to get to them behind. Y'all know the problem is, I don't do this shit on camera. So y'all don't see this shit. Y'all gonna make me run some shit into the ground. People do things on camera. I don't do shit on camera. I do that shit behind the scenes how you're supposed to do it. Because it's genuine. So everything y'all don't see. Y'all don't see the shit that I do.
Absolutely. And that's another thing. Everybody should see everything. And that's why I say social media is really a lie. Everybody come on everybody is lying. Y'all.
They dropping Jews about what's going on behind the scenes with their family and their mama death and her funeral. That's the top brother at the top with the yellow headband on, that he had a heart attack yesterday or day before. And I'm just bringing this commentary for you guys so that y'all can see what's going on behind the scenes. And can you please drop down in my comments and leave a comment? Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
On social media, y'all lie. Y'all post all these pictures saying life is good, life is amazing, life is this. If life was good and life was amazing, baby, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even be sitting here.
Babe. Thank you for coming. Listen, they dropping Jews.
My ancestors in Africa with all the gold, baby. Okay? I will be sitting in the treetops. Okay? It's a lie. So what y'all see on social media is just good. Y'all don't know how.
He's smoking that kill.
Arguing with somebody, fighting with my dog, and piss all over the carpet. Y'all don't know what I go through on a daily basis just to be able to do this. We all go through hardships. See, what for that shit that I go through? Now, y'all don't know the same shit that we all go through. Y'all don't see that. Now, so social media ain't real. So what you see may be for entertainment purposes. What you see may be fabricated. What you see may be real. You don't know. It's social media. So what I say and what I do, y'all may not know. You know, and that's okay. But what I'm telling you is, in real life, we deal with real things, real issues, real problems. And at the end of the day, family, y'all argue with your brothers and sisters.
They said that they didn't attend the funeral. One of the reasons why is because Neffy and her children and a couple of other people had COVID, and it was COVID all up in the church. So that was one of the reasons. And another reason why is because Mama Frankie, God rest her soul, she didn't want to go out like that. She wanted to be, you know, buried in peace and quiet and stuff. She didn't want all of that. So they said that they had that funeral for them. And he gonna let some doves go for his mama on his own, the bottom brother down here at the bottom, Sam. But the top brother again had a heart attack, and he got appendicitis or something like that. So keep him in y'all prayers and drop down in my comments and stuff, like, share, and subscribe.
Y'all argue with your mama and daddy. Y'all go through a lot of things, and y'all may not agree, but y'all love each other. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And that's why we're here. Thanks. You know? And so, like I'm saying with this funeral, I hope it was a beautiful event. I hope that we're able to put things and differences aside. Me, I've been working on my mental health, and I know I've been saying mental health a lot. What I mean by mental health is I've been working on strategies to communicate, to love myself more, to be appreciative of my family, to be appreciative of, you know, the fact that I'm alive. And anything that takes away from that, you know, I can't do right now.
Tell them. And now y'all see you why he get along with me, because he took the time to talk to me. That's what he does. Ellis is a counselor and some more shit. Okay? Y'all got that being DM him. He got classes and all that shit.
Nah, y'all gotta bring the coins for that one. Y'all want the therapy session? Y'all don't have to bring coins for that one.
Yeah, I only get free therapy. Y'all don't get the free therapy. And look, we all cool. Don't believe the hype. We all cool. We just had a difference. We had a difference during the time that's tragic. How you have a difference during the time when somebody's mama died, and it's not a bunch of animosity and jealousy and envy? Everything gonna flow. That ain't even real. You're just angry and trying to find every excuse to be angry. You disagree, and then boom, it's issues. But then I've had family call me and say, "Hey, you know what? I ain't mad because you can. You know, you're right. You don't have to want to be here. I get it. You don't gotta agree with everything. You don't gotta do everything that everybody do. Be your own person." That's 20. We in an era where being your own person is a shit. Personally, that's why I love Ellis and we get along, because a lot of people might not understand this. A lot of gangster niggas might not understand this, but gay niggas live in their truth a lot more than real niggas, because they're able to sit back and say, "Hey, this is who I am. Everybody might not like
These are
Keyshia. This is who I am. Take it or leave it." It's the same shit gangsters niggas went.
These are Keyshia Code 2 brothers. The one at the top, Sweet Pea, had a heart attack yesterday or the day before. And they just dropping jewels and stuff, telling the reasons why that they didn't go to the funeral. Is because Neffy, one of the reasons is because Neffy and her babies had COVID. And they said COVID was all up and through the church. And not only that, the bottom son said him and Frankie, his mama, had a close relationship, and that's not how she wanted to go out. She didn't want to have a big funeral and none of that. That all was for them over there. And the brothers is, they just didn't attend because of their reasons. They're gonna have their own private funerals and let go doves on their own, because there was a lot of chaos and drama and death threats and all type of stuff. Shout out to Finest Wine too. Y'all need to go check out his last video. He's showing how the brother had a heart attack and stuff, and how they've been receiving death threats and all type of stuff over there on his channel. So shout out to him, to Finest Wine. You're welcome. Now I'm gonna finish.
3 years ago, we was trying to get accepted into the hood. Gangster niggas talking about white people, they looking at us like we gonna give them diseases and shit. Gay niggas going through the same thing. And then y'all found out gangsters was real. We do real. They just do what they have to do. It's no different.
Yeah. Like, that's why I said I appreciate you so much, because I think that the two people who at first didn't really connected the most, because, and that's why I say, like, being honest and living in your truth does something for you. Telling how you feel, speaking through your feelings does something from you.
Uncalled away. That's all it takes.
And that's one thing I love about you. Let me tell you, anybody in this family can call you and you coming. I can call them right now. I think I told you like last week, if I was to lose my job, if I was to lose my house, if I was to lose my car, if I was to lose everything I had today, I know that I could call you, come down there and build my life back up, because you got my back like that.
Come on over. Just like I told Elite, everybody, I done been down before. I lived with Elite. Okay? Y'all know I used to live with Elite. Okay? I done told each one of our family members, "Hey, you down? Come on. I'm up. Let's go." I'm a Sagittarius, somebody asked.
That's why we get along. You a Sagittarius, I'm an Aquarius. Me and my adopted mom was a Sagittarius. We were like this.
That reality gonna come out without the show. Just reality.
And I think people gotta realize too that I know a lot of things are done for TV and cameras, but not love. You can't put love in a camera. You can't put love in a TV screen. Because when you turn off, then what you have. You can't take that. So that's another reason why I did not want to go, because I was going to be around a lot of people that I didn't know. I was going to have to hug a lot of people I didn't know. I was going to say hey and hi, bye, touch, and be around a lot of people I don't know. I don't think people know how much energy that takes to give to people that you don't know. I do that enough on my job. I don't want to do that while I'm breathing. I don't want to, be around people that I don't know while I'm breathing.
And so, the 3 of Keyshia's reality show. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I funeral, that motherfucker would have looked like the scene off of the Wayne Brothers movie. I would call that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like, all the people in there, it's people in there that don't really love your mama. You get the tribute, one person say one thing wrong. It's a lot to handle. It's a whole. If it was just up, it's great.
It's so much. And
all in there, like Aquarius gang. Other brother too. It's like brother Robert. He's like in the middle.
Yeah, Robert is in January Aquarius. I'm February 1st. I'm smack dab in the middle.
Right. Robert is a pretty good-hearted dude.
Yeah, I love Robert too.
Really, everybody is hard. Nephew can't get his shirts off their back. I know they do. Keyshia too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's good. It's just sometimes life puts you in positions where, you know, you don't be yourself sometimes. And everybody can do something. That's all. And I'm the type of nigga, I'll be understanding. Motherfucker can not talk to me for 3 months, call me and be like, hey, big bro, I've been blah, blah, blah. And I'm gonna be like, hey, fuck all that. Pull up.
Yeah, and that's exactly, I think people get confused with, that's why I say your delivery. Everybody says your delivery. I think people get confused because we have to realize that America has told us the way that we talk to each other is not okay. Our slang, our verbiage, our being loud, our being, you know, very vocal about things are negative. That means negative. Sometimes in our brain, we receive it the same way that white America has taught us. So the people that say to you, like, oh yeah, your delivery, baby, this is not a teaching debate class. I'm not going for a job application. I'm not going in trying to get food stamps at this point, okay? I'm not going in trying to talk to all of white America to convince them that I am who I am. I'm talking to y'all.
One day we from the projects, and next day we from Beverly Hills, 90210. I'm trying to figure it out.
Exactly.
From the project. Y'all be all that. Neppy's the oldest. Everybody's asking who the oldest. Neppy, and then Keyshia, and then me, and then Elite, and then Robert, and then Ellis. Ellis is the baby. Yeah. And the smartest one. I can't say he's the smartest. I'm going to say he neck and neck with his big brother.
Hey, fine is fine.
I don't want to sound the smartest.
We tied for first place. By way of report cards and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
And he took
This Keyshia Cole brothers, they dropping Jews like a motherfucker about why they didn't attend their mama funeral and what's going on behind the scenes with their family. And I told everybody, shout out to you because you did a video over there that's showing what happened to the brother as well, and prayers goes out to them and their family. And basically, I just need everybody to listen to all these Jews and leave a comment in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming, Fine. How you doing? Can you share this off for me?
That's the problem. This is a smart ass young motherfucker. All of our family is smart. But me and Ellis had taken extra lengths to be more intelligent than average. We did some extra school shit. So we gotta give our proper pats on the back. We educated. I got report cards, all that shit. I did. Me and Keyshia went to the same schools. Straight A's through that bitch. I beat people up, cut class, and still had straight A's.
That part. So I mean, it's. I think people have to start, and like I said, it's gonna be a lot of more stuff that not being said, but it's gonna be a lot of more stuff that I'm gonna have to explain because I know a lot of people like, you know, a lot of people saying
thank
like,
you
know,
so much.
Like what's going on? Like,
have a blessed day.
And like I said, anytime I feel like, you know, my respect boundary is broken, that I have to be able to speak up for myself. Because me being, you know, being gay, a lot of times I have to shut the fuck up. Because it was either you gay or you die. So you gotta shut the fuck up, you know? So I'm no longer doing that. If I feel like something is wrong, whether it's my brother or my sister, you know, whether you shit, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna let you know. And I gotta keep it.
You let me know. I came back, Robert. I'm sorry, brother. I love you. I don't want to lose my brother. I don't give a fuck. All my brothers.
And I also said sorry. I said sorry because of what? You were going, I don't want to say because, you know, you was going through some health issues. But I also wasn't there for that. And as a brother who has always been there for me and will pull up at any moment, at any time, I also have to apologize because it was not just about me. Like there were so many things going on for this funeral to even go and for us to even be in communication, all 7 of us. I don't think people realize that we all have our own personal lives and we have to come together.
this has definitely been the worst year almost of my life. And I didn't been for murder before. Like, this shit been difficult, you know, and then had to end it with this. We wasn't even expecting that. Like, don't get it twisted. I knew my mom played a dangerous game in the streets, but it still came out of left field, or at least right field, but it was in the field. That shit was somewhere else. It definitely wasn't expected, not right now. Yeah, him and Nephew and Elise look all alike.
That's so weird, because sometimes you be looking like Keyshia, sometimes you'll look like Tifa. Like, we all be looking at you like, I look at pictures, I be like, wow.
And Rob.
Man.
Depends on how our weight is. If I
Yeah, and it depends on the light. Yeah.
Part of my face chubby, I'm gonna be on KC. I'm KC with my face chubby when I drink a lot of water.
Man, that's so crazy. But I'm glad that we all are able to say that we know each other. Able to say that we were able to meet our mother and spend that time that we you know, like that we were given. Because there's kids out there that still don't know their mama. There's kids out there that don't know their daddy. Ain't never met their brother. Ain't never met nobody. They just by themselves. They came from the air.
Frankie was blessed. Frankie been in the streets for a long time. God allowed her to be alive and see all 7 of her kids. That was one of her dreams. So Frankie died blessed and happy.
Yeah.
The vault is now closed. The bank will be taking no more deposits. They didn't put as much as you could put in that bank as could possibly fit.
Wow.
No money for the
Y'all
bank.
catching these Jews?
It's closed up, and the bank will be locked and vault closed forever. That currency will not exist no more. It is now a rare collector's item. Absolutely. You gotta frank the bank dollar. Use a cold motherfucker.
And I can say a lot of comments say life is too short. Life is too short. But we also have to hold people accountability. To accountability. I can't be making that effort every time. As much as I would love to, I can't make that effort to be in somebody's life when they're not ready for me. They're not ready for me, I have to keep going. We can't stop our lives for other people. The only people I would stop my life for is the people that's in my life first.
Right.
So,
right.
And what you say, you gotta get your ducks in a row.
How long we been on this live? You say I'm smoking like, y'all can read my music. I got some bad habits. They say, you get your stupid ass. You know too much. I gotta listen to my music. That shit real. I be kicking in doors behind my mama. I done made one of my mama's boyfriends pack up at gunpoint. Kicked in the door. Waved a pistol around. Don't nobody move in that motherfucker. Nigga made him pack his shit up, put it in a bag. Hold the gun till he leave the complex in front of the whole complex. And I look at my mom, I say, Mama, why you ain't got no bruises on your neck? She said, oh, he a professional woman beater. So you let me kick in the door and make this nigga pack up and he ain't even really beat you for real? Peace in heaven, Mama, but guess what? I'll do it again.
Okay.
And that's I'm a Frank straight up. Ask about me. I do this shit for real.
Exactly. So shit. A real one. A1J1. That's why I say ain't boom cool. Cause you be in them streets. You ain't handling some shit. See me? It's not that I'm scary. I ain't got time. I got shit to lose.
Hold on, these kids, y'all laugh. If I thought here, y'all cannot laugh. I know y'all probably, a couple of y'all probably already thought about if I thought this motherfucking chair. I know y'all gonna laugh at me. All 700 of y'all gonna laugh. I ain't going out.
Man, I got shit to lose, man. Man, I know we all in here living paycheck to paycheck, so I got shit to lose. Okay? Eat ramen noodles and eggs, baby, with the Caesar sauce on top. I got shit to lose. So absolutely, I'm not gonna be in the streets, baby.
Pulling up all the way.
But I appreciate it from you because you told me that yes, you can still do what you do, be successful, and keep a steady mind. So that's why I appreciate that.
And look,
and I would never take that from you.
Love is the goal, y'all. Love has always been the goal. It ain't never been no hate. We ain't never been over here trying to sabotage. I ain't never been trying to sabotage. You know, it's just a lot of things happen behind the cameras, and you know, unfortunately, social media, y'all know how that
Yeah,
shit goes.
she
When y'all
did,
people, y'all
Sweet
like, oh, I'm on social media. But when somebody else, you like, oh, you know what I'm saying? We be wearing them shoes too. We be talking shit, you know, but love was the goal. It's always the goal.
That's what I said. Like, you know, social media is not, it's like a TV screen. Not everything in the TV is real. A lot of it's fake. A lot of it is, you know, put together in a certain way to make you believe stories and make you believe the way things should be. That's why I try to keep it very honest as possible.
For example, I got a great example. Y'all remember the first show I was ever in? We had an argument because I was sitting on the other side of the table with the Coles, right? And Nephew and them had an argument with the Coles. But what y'all don't know is when we came to sit down, they had my name in a chair. The network did that on purpose. It created a negative vibe, and the internet and everybody ran with it. You know what I'm saying? But really, my name was in that chair. The false narrative was created. So, you know, tap B, yeah. I'm saying that's how that shit be. People like, damn, I don't remember that shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, you know, I'm grown now. I was a little boy during that show. We grown now.
Yeah. So that's just how. That's why I said that's how this shit is. It's weird. I don't like. That's what I don't like it. And that's also another reason why I did not go to the funeral because
I want the false narrative of my mama on her funeral at T. Nigga, I'm not pulling up. I'm taking, man, come on, bro. Stop playing with me. Me and my brother said, we're not going. We've been told them we wasn't going. There was no disrespect ever.
It was no disrespect.
And I played it cool. I was kind of trying to be cool, close, just being quiet. Like, man, my name was in the chair. I wanted to fuck it up, but I couldn't.
And it's sad because it's like, when you really think about it, like, we family, so we should be the closest to each other.
Why would his name be in the chair? He said that the TV network, when they went there, had his name in the chair, not nobody else, none of the other siblings, only Sam.
We should be the ones, you know, making the move, being on one page. What happens is we all have to heal before we're all on the same page. Because some of us ain't even in the book yet. And that's just the fact. Some of us ain't even in the book. We still looking at it. You know, it's still sitting on the shelf somewhere. So, you know, I think we all have to be honest and, you know, be like, this is my problem. I need help, but I still love y'all. And this is what's going to get us to a better position. Because I'm telling you right now, I ain't getting on no goddamn show with nobody. I ain't getting on no goddamn show. I ain't getting in front of no goddamn camera. You kiss my ass on. I'm coming in my motherfucking dirty ass house. Yes, my house is dirty. Which y'all feel salty. Don't make me pan over to the bed. You're not doing it. Okay? I love my brothers and sisters. We ain't doing this. Okay? I ain't got no goddamn drawers on.
Whoa.
Shit, y'all find out what we did too. We heard something. We
That's
just hearing
TMI, baby.
You know what I'm saying? But I can promise you one thing though. Before Frankie died, we made a small show. It's missing a couple of the characters. And like we said, people that just joined it, it ain't never gonna be. We love each and every one of each other. Okay? Keyshia told us, don't think any day go by when she ain't just sitting up there thinking about it, thinking about us, thinking about everything. We all love each other. You know what I'm saying? We all Frankie's kids. Y'all know Frankie crazy, so we all be trying to figure out a way to coexist together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just trying to figure it out, and then my sister famous, so y'all all watching. So we trying to figure this out with spectators. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to go to the bathroom with a bunch of people watching you in the public bathroom, like they looking at you.
Not the shit watching. I'm weak. No. And y'all keep asking about my eyebrow. Didn't I tell y'all I was doing something? I was cutting my eyebrow. And yeah, we just leave it alone. I got my eyebrow. It's there. It's died, you see? And I was supposed to re-bleach. But we ain't gonna get into that. Because I ain't have time. I was dealing with the dog. The dog was kicking and running and pissing. Like, I don't know. I'm keeping it. That's why I said I can't keep it nothing but real. It's just what it is. Like, it is what it is. And so that's why I said I can't do the fakeness. I can't do the things that, you know, not honest, not truthful. there because I know that that means I missed 2 of my mother's funerals. What I also had to realize was I wasn't given the opportunity the first time, and the second time it also kind of got taken away from me. So I have to also realize that I have to do that on my own. It's a funeral. Funerals are normally for all the other people around the person that passed away. I know where my mama's spirit is, and I know how much I love her. So I'm gonna pay my respects on God. What this lady was trying to cook?
Trying to make me a meal fresh out the pen. Like, mama, you making a spread. This is a spread. Like, what you doing, mama? I ate it though. But she trying to come home fresh out after doing pho, making me a spread.
I miss that lady.
Only thing that was authentic was fried chicken. The rest is a spread. You ever have a fried chicken spread when your mama fresh from home from the bed?
Oh, man.
How y'all doing? How you, that's loud. Ooh, LA, ooh, loud. Ooh, that's who she from.
Look, there you go.
Let me address something too, okay? Because while I'm on here, it's the best time for me to address something with all my new gay followers, with my gay brother on here, okay? I'm gonna need y'all aggressive, leave me alone, because I'm not gonna disrespect y'all. And if I don't open the message, it don't mean disrespect. Y'all are a little too aggressive, okay? I'm not, okay? My brother gay, I'm not gay. Y'all stop with all the extra shit, okay? Y'all niggas is aggressive, okay? I feel sorry for all the women I disrespected coming up because niggas is aggressive. I didn't know it was like that. Okay? Y'all niggas is my DM, okay? This shit getting ridiculous, okay?
Yeah, y'all need to respect people. People and what they choose to be and how they choose.
Y'all see me rock with my gay brother. Y'all some now I want to see some dick pics and shit. Y'all niggas better cool it, okay? Leave me alone. I love y'all still though. Shit. I love you. But don't be doing all that.
It goes both ways, you know. Well, I don't know. It doesn't go both ways because you want women, you want them to be sitting there.
Right.
They kunana and they fix in your DMs. The women.
Look, the cold part is you have to understand and respect it because you have fans. I have a lot of fans that are gay, and I love them. So I gotta take the good, the bad with the ugly. And
so I'm saying you want the women in your DMs, not the men. We don't be saying not to them.
You know, I'm talking about the men's is overflooding right now.
Okay. It's a PSA. If you got a dick, take a hike. You see a mountain, go climb it and fall off it.
I just ain't with that shit, and y'all getting aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
They be aggressive with me too. I'm sorry. I love y'all. If y'all get blocked because y'all think y'all hard.
True nigga. I don't do the husband and wife on the paperwork shit. I don't do all that. I'm a Hebrew nigga. I got wives. I don't know if y'all want a nigga like me. But no, I ain't tied down. You can jump in the DM.
Wow. But he got wives though. Wow.
I do want to get mixed kids. I do need me a black one, and I definitely need me an all black one. The black one be hating on me. I don't know why. I love me some chocolate. They just be hating on me. All that bull crap.
See, I ain't gonna say that, but you know that's you. I know that. I know that. You know, I don't know if you hate on me. I'm sorry. You gotta go through that. I apologize.
And we got a whole family. Uncle both come over there and do you.
Oh my God.
What you talking about? What you talking about? Pull up with my baby mama and we'll both hit that shit. What you talking about?
Wow.
It's the new era. Why we don't talk about new era? Why is it so? Why is a alpha male with two women look down upon?
I don't know.
You could be gay. You could be everything but an alpha male. Everybody can do everything.
Not me.
Shit.
Shit, everybody gonna do everything. Not me. You.
Can an alpha male get the 2 women? Can we normalize a man being single with multiple women in public? Can we normalize that?
Wow, nope, not with me. Not I said to put it to.
Get it out on y'all. So look, we ain't gonna talk too long because y'all got a whole bunch of other stuff coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up. It's a whole bunch of stuff. We didn't get on here to come bash no family. We just wanted y'all to know Sammy did not notify TMZ. They called his phone. Okay, we did not go to the funeral because we beefing with nobody. We didn't want to be there because we didn't agree with the way it was going, and we wanted to mourn differently. There's no differences, no hate to nobody. We all got the same amount of love equally throughout us. We just had different disagreements sometimes. There ain't no beef. Don't nobody try to flip it and think because we wasn't there, it was on that height. That's not what the shit was. It was on some different shit. So that looked like the whole time I was smoking that motherfucker for about 30.
I just think that people need to realize that they're outside looking in, and sometimes what you read on the box is not what it tastes like. So we gotta understand that when things happen, y'all not gonna know exactly what it is until somebody says what it is.
Everyone y'all said, I don't care, y'all should have came.
We can already explain why. But yeah,
everyone y'all, you look like you cute. Don't send me a DM and tell me why I should have came. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna come next.
You know what?
Wow.
And then I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Bitch, you should have came. I'm done.
Shenanigans. I'm not.
Bitch, you should have came too. I'm gonna be out, bitch. Like a thief in the night. Bitch, you should have came. Bitch, you better go. Bitch, you better get it, bitch, because I'm gonna get mine. Bitch, you should have came.
Wow.
I'm gonna make a song called Bitch, you should have came.
Really?
Whoa! Bitch, you should have came. See, the reason why I didn't come because I didn't want to go and show out and disrespect my mama because they have a right to mourn the way they wanted to. So I didn't want to do that. That's not tight. Be respectful. Let them carry my mom out the way they wanted to go. But on reality shit, we're not joking no more. I didn't want to put it down like that. Ellis didn't.
Well, that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I love y'all, and I will be back.